Political leaders and dignitaries from around the world will gather in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday to pay their respects to the late former President George H.W. Bush. The state funeral, which will be held in the Washington National Cathedral, will also bring together the 5 remaining members of what is known as the President's Club, including President Donald Trump and his 4 living predecessors, Barack Obama, George W. Bush, Bill Clinton and Jimmy Carter. It will be the first time the 5 current and former U.S. leaders will be together since Trump's inauguration in 2017, with relations having been less than amicable between the current president and his forerunners since he took office. If tradition is upheld, it is likely that the group of presidents will be seated together at the state funeral, as U.S. leaders were for the funerals of Gerald Ford and Ronald Reagan, with the exclusion of Bush, who is expected to be seated near family members as he mourns the loss of his father. If protocol holds up, that means that the president will be separated by Barack Obama, one of his biggest rivals, by only 1 seat at the cathedral, which would be filled by First Lady Melania Trump, according to CNN. Since taking office, Trump has had very little contact with his forerunners, with the president not having spoken to Democrats Obama or Clinton since taking office, according to the Associated Press. The U.S. leader did reportedly speak with the younger Bush during the confirmation process for Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh, however, as the former Republican U.S. leader helped lobby for the judge, who formerly served as his aide. It is unclear whether Democrat Carter, who is now the oldest living president, has spoken with Trump since the U.S. leader's inauguration. Bush Sr., who died at his home in Texas on Friday night at 94, was brought to Washington Monday to give the nation a chance to pay their respects. The former U.S. leader, who served 1 term as president, has lied in state at the U.S. Capitol ahead of Wednesday's state funeral service. Despite strained communications between the Bush and Trump families, with neither Bush presidents voting for the U.S. leader, the 41st president was clear in wanting Trump to be in attendance at his funeral as President of the United States. While Trump did not attend the funeral of Bush Sr.'s wife, Barbara, who died 7 months before her husband, the president has said he and First Lady Melania will attend Wednesday's ceremony, in addition to having met privately with the Bush family to pay his respects.